Hi everyone, this is Dov Hershkovitz. I'm here with Sanjun Park, and this is the pipeline authoring 16.9 kickoff video. I can share my screen, sharing the planning issue for 69. The goals of the milestone, most of the milestone will be focused on the catalog, obviously. So we have like different aspects that we need to address. The first thing first is improving the UI and the UX for the CI/CD catalog. We are going to add and sort component by badges. And this is actually a part of a larger initiative on building and populating content for the CI/CD catalog, because we believe the CI/CD catalog by itself is not useful without high quality and reliable components. So this initiative, although not part of the Go to GA epic, is an important one that we'll need to always keep in our mind and work toward achieving that. The second one is several UI improvements and feedback that we got from our users, and this is a part of the Go to GA epic. So completing this issue will bring us closer for moving the catalog to GA. We are also going to implement additional telemetry. So we want to instrument the number of times a single component is being used directly from the catalog. And this specific issue had two goals. One is, first of all, for us to know the user behavior. This is number one. And number two, for our users to know what would be the most popular or the most used component. So this will probably be followed up by a front-end issue of allowing users to sort by the most popular component. So there are like two main goals of this instrumentation. Also, part of the CI/CD catalog Go to GA, we are going to work on enforcing semantic versioning on the catalog, on the components that are in the catalog. And also we have a spike issue on how to make our catalog available for self-managed customer. This is also a large initiative where we want basically to allow our self-managed customer, which we know is the majority of our customers, to be able to consume the components that exist in .com in some method. So we have a spike issue, and most likely in the following milestone, we'll have follow-ups issues. And last but not least, we want to continue to improve the inputs, primarily to support input interpolation with arrays. And this is also something that once we'll get it solved, it's a high demanded feature, and it will allow us to solve another bug. The bug is the blocker, and that bug is the only thing that blocks us from moving inputs to GA. So as you can see, as I mentioned, most of the major goals of the milestone will be focused on the CI/CD catalog. With that, I'm going to pass it over to Sunjun, and she's going to speak about the scope of work for UX.
Thanks, Dov. I'm going to sharing my screen. So as Dov mentioned, like most of the team task is focused on improving the CI/CD catalog experience, and that's not also different from the UX perspective. So we have a couple of UI, UX improvements, design issues that we are planning to introduce for our user for the later milestone. So for example, like we want to add a badge or some sort of UI indicator for users to know that like, hey, so here is the GitLab maintained component, so they can easily distinguish that, okay, I can trust this component. This is maintained by GitLab, so I'm just going to use it. So we want to make more components, kind of give them more trust in this way. And here is another issue that we wanted to like focus on is reorganize the information inside the details page. So as you can see, we have a couple of design components in one page, and we want to improve the readability. And also we wanted to think of the potential scalability of this page in the future. So this is one thing that the design wanted to focus on with the illustration work all together. And based on the discussion of the Think Big session last week, we had some idea for the potential like design sprint So Dove and I will start to discuss like what's the best goal, when is the best timing for us. So it's mostly about preparation. So it doesn't mean that we will run a remote design sprint now, but it's more of a preparation. What's the best timing for us? So it's just more of a preparation phase. And lastly, we also have a draft UX research issue that we just started to discuss. So it's also the outcome from the Think Big session last week. So we are starting to building the CI/CD catalog 3-year vision all together with the whole team members. We wanted to make sure that like this vision is aligning with the user's needs. So we will start working on this shortly for this milestone. Do you want to add anything else?
I think you summarize it well.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.